the soft roll bread making. So follow the ingredients. You dump in all everything inside the mixing bowl, the flour, the salt, and then followed by the sugar, and dump in the shortening as well. And also you have to make sure that you dump in your yeast inside the bowl. So in this soft roll demonstration, we are going to do the straight dough method, right? Where you don't have to wait like the sponge dough method, and make sure that you use the correct mixing tool, which is the hook, not the whisk or not the pedal. And then lift up the mixing bowl, starts mixing, and start with the lower speed, number one. And now you have to wait for a while until all the dry ingredients crumble together before you slowly pour your water. Now it's time to pour your water. Please do it slowly, don't rush, and dip, just pour some water to give moist and for the dough to develop, the gluten to develop. So make sure you pour it slowly. And now you have to wait for the dough to well develop. The second lab demonstration, it is the hard roll. Hard roll is the bread like from Italy, and normally casserole. It has a hard crumb outside, and these are the ingredients that we need to make the hard roll. The difference is only the egg white, where you can see there, while short roll or soft roll doesn't have egg white. And then let's begin with the demonstration. So dump in your flour, and then followed by your yeast and your sugar, and dump in your shortening as well. Right? Okay. Right. Make sure that you weigh your ingredient correctly. Alright. Okay. It will impact big factor if you didn't correctly measure it. It's okay. Now don't forget to put your salt. Alright. You have your salt here, which act as the inhibitor for the yeast growth after a while. And again, make sure that you use the correct mixing tool, which is the hook. And then keep on mixing with the lower speed at the beginning. Continue mixing and put your egg white together, right? Now the only left ingredient is the water. So after you see that the crumble is developed, pour the water slowly into the mixing bowl. Don't rush pouring your water because it will give the uneven effects towards the gluten development in your mixing bowl. Okay, make sure finish up all the water. let's check for the window test. Window test is a test to ensure that your dough is well developed. Okay, by pulling some of the dough out of your mixing bowl, you stretch it up, and then as you can see, if the dough cannot be stretched and there is still some there, so you have to mix them again until it is well developed. Voila! It's time to check the gluten. So it is now okay where there's no holes, and you round it and put it in the bowl. This time is for proofing, where you go to the proofing cabinet, and please make sure you wrap first your dough with cling wrap, with plastic cling wrap, before you send them to the proofing racks. This is the proofing cabinet, okay, where it has its own relative humidity. Sometimes it is called oven proofer. Okay, under the brand of Berjaya, as you can see, there are knobs for humidity control and temperature control. Right, it needs a warm temperature and a quite moderate relative humidity, so that the dough could rise due to the fermentation technique. After a while, after the proofing technique, bring it out and or punch it. Okay, punching or kicking is the process to remove the excess carbon dioxide. Alright, so after you punch it, you have to divide it into equal size. Normally 150 per unit or 250 grams per bun, per roll. So you scale them up, you make it round, or we call it as rounding the dough until you get a perfect dough soft roll shape or hard roll shape. It is a bun like shape, and keep on rounding it using your hands, using your palm and your fingers, as the officer demonstrate to you over here. Alright, now the rounded dough is ready for second time proofing, where you have to rest the dough in the proofing cabinet for 40 minutes, 30 minutes to 40 minutes. After it dries, now it's time for baking, and as you can see, the final soft roll and the hard roll has different colors in terms of the crust outside. And you can also wash your bun or your roll with eggs or with butter to give a shiny looks on your final bread. Thank you.